Hello guys, welcome to Bot Basics. Today we will be looking at some very weird robot designs throughout the history of X. And before I start, let me just say, you should not attempt to build any of these. So yeah, let's get started. So our first one is a change-up bot. It's by Team 81K, and so yeah, so nice intro. So this one is actually all catted, and so it expands. I don't know if that's legal now because that looks like a lot of expansion. Has a nice okay, I see you. That is a cool design. I don't know what this string is for. So I'm actually told that a lot of change-up bots actually have this back cage, which you will see what it is for in a couple seconds. The unique thing is this actually scoring mechanism, and it actually has this way of extending outward. But as you see, the cage is being used right now. It flips out and it just blocks that, and that is definitely not legal now. But it just cages around it, and so yeah, that's not legal anymore. Prevents descoring from the center goal right here. So if you saw that, they actually here. See, it extends out, and then show you how they build it. That is, you should never do that. That's terrible, by the way. Ooh. That is oddly satisfying. I want to watch that again. That is just wonderful. So yeah, I'm actually told that a lot of robots here actually had this cage design, and I'm like, that can't be possible. So I was actually researching a little bit, and I did find, yes, a lot of teams actually do have this cage design. So what I found was this robot, and
hello, this is 71811F, and
they do a little explanation video, and here's the really cool part. They actually have a cage similar to that, but it you fill it with blocks, so you can get more points for every block. Or you fill it with balls. Sorry. You fill it with balls, so that every point you get, you get more points because you have more blocks touching it. They also have the string design, which I think you saw in the other video. It had the string design so it can go farther, which I'm sure this is not legal anymore, but it was legal. And then, as you can see, they have also kind of like the same design. So these were two of the weirdest videos I could find, because there was not very many videos back in the day of change-up. And so yeah, these are some of the coolest ones I could find. So our next robot we will find in the season of Tipping Point, and this one you will see why I chose it, but just watch the video. So it has this weird things, and it says robot brake / tipper, and I think that's used for like balancing on the balance beam. There's a little example of it on the ground, but the cool part about this thing is the goal actually fits in here, so you can grab it, and then this thing lifts the goal up. So that's really cool design that the goal just fits perfectly in there. It can't score any little Pringle rings on the goals, but so our next video is in spin up, and I think everyone knew it was going to be this, but Pyro college team. So yeah, if you don't know anything about Vex, college teams are allowed to use more motors and have more. They're allowed to have like 3D printed stuff. That thing is giant air tank on it, and here's the cool part: it just de-scores all of those. So that is also a cool thing. Although this video is not about that, they also had string shooters.
Awards presented to team number Pyro Robotics from Arizona State University, Mesa, Arizona. I'm gonna risk it all.
So yeah, it just blows the goal right off. That's how powerful this air cannon is. That it can just blow the goal right off. So I think that it's not legal for high school or middle school tournaments, but for college, I definitely think it was a big thing because you can tell how many times they've broken their goal off. That thing looks so cool. Yeah. It just blew all those off. It just takes the goal off. That weighs 21 pounds. Well, that weighs 39 now. 39 pounds. So yeah, here's a cool one in reverse of it just blowing the goal off. That's a nice shot. Here now we'll see the cool stick shot with the camera. That's a nice shot. Dang, that looks like it hurt. So yeah, very interesting design. So that must have murdered your camera. Air blast, nice thing. What is that? It's a dinosaur. So yeah. Hold up, wait, what? So it's weight 39 pounds. That's nice. 21 pounds. Has a record for most discs recorded. Oh, most discs scored in a match. Highest disc launch during a match. And they don't know how long it is. It hit the ceiling, so yeah, that's a cool robot. It's a Pyro again, and they have a really nice robot. I don't know if they ever used it in a competition, but we'll see. Warning at the beginning, you should never build this, guys. So, if you notice that, they were just asking the Vex committee if it was legal to do this, and somehow it slipped by the committee. And so now they somehow got permission to do this. That's a nice turret. That's their spin-up bot that you saw in the last video. Their spin-up bot. So it's a 4 motor, no, 8 motor, okay. It's 12, okay. 16 motor drive. Weighs 69 pounds. 3 tanks. This is a nice license plate. Though, I think Pyro actually almost won Worlds for over-under. Oh. That's so cool. Okay. So yeah, I think that a 16 motor drivetrain will really have you. Oh. So now they're doing some calculations. $710 miles an hour. That's crazy. Okay, that's a sad little robot. That just broke. Troll face. Classic. That is a goner. It's the dinosaur! Okay, what the? So yeah.
Yes, Rico.
All together. Nice robot. Very long reveal video. How long is this thing? 5 minutes. Okay, so these bananas? Really powerful again. Oh, that just broke. Goal!
I'm going in for my 36-hour shift at the where they crush my brain.
Call the fire department. We just nuked the building.
Yeah, also this attack on my opponent, whatever, like, yeah.
This is one of the weirdest reveal videos I've ever seen. Yeah, it's, here, let's read all the stats. Okay, first robot. It was lightweight at 40 pounds. 6 motor drive. 19 liters of air capacity, that's barely anything. Requires 4 motors to open 1 valve. Doesn't even open all that fast. It's a single shot. Gets stuck on field obstacles. Built in a week. Chunky 16 motor drive. Bulked up. Wow, 69 pounds. Bulked up to a godly 69 pounds. Huge air capacity of 27 liters. Bulked up 69 pounds. Huge air capacity of 27 liters. Can fire whenever it feels like it, regardless of double zoning. pressurized whenever, doesn't care. Pneumatic valves, no motors needed. Triple shot. Barriers on the field. It drives through years. Yeah, the barriers. If you saw that one shot, it just like smashed it. Years of research into air blast tech. No C channels. Wait, there's no C channels on that thing. That's crazy. Huh? He's riding on it. I want to do that. Like your own personal little car. So yeah, that is the spin up one. That was a very long video. We do not want to watch that again, do we? Nice ladybug. So yeah, that's a nice little video. But our next one is for high stakes. You guessed it. It is nice music. So it's not that different from other robots. Until you see these. So first of all, what is that goal? So it's really this part, these little two front wheels. If you look at it, they're kind of like a match loader that some teams use for pushback this year. They're very weird. It seems to work great, except they really need a clamp because that's not very efficient. Maybe speed up that intake a little bit. So yeah, other than the front and that it has no clamp, it could be a good robot if they sped it up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it could work. It would definitely win like some type of award with this front intake. I'm sure you guys have guessed it by now, but this year's weird robot is
What the hell?
Ferris wheel revolver. So I tried to find some ones of this one scoring, but the way it seems to score is intakes through here. This thing revolves, so you can fill this with blocks, and then I think it scores with like a chain on the top that pushes them out, kind of like the robots that like use the chain with the standoffs to push them out. That is all that I have for you today, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that notification button. I'll see you next time.